When one bowl game, do you ask me, which bowl game do you want to go to during the college football playoff? You would tell me to come to the San Gabriel Mountains in Pasadena, California, as we welcome you to the college football playoff quarterfinal at the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential, Alabama, Indiana, and you're seeing it right here on the Blue Hedgehog TV. Alongside Senor Sean Dean Voiles, welcome to Pasadena, California. We're going to load in the game in just a minute. But Sean, it's great to be here at the San Gabriel Mountains. We're talking about two teams. Winner goes on to the semifinals. For the loser, their season will come to an end. Let's talk about Alabama. They beat Oklahoma in a very close game, and same in IRL. What do they need to do to stop a very good Indiana team?
I think for Alabama, you don't need to be falling behind too early here. And with this good Indiana team, they can get ahead real early, but if they get too far ahead, it's going to be hard enough to stop them. Alabama's going to have to learn to chase that around, or it's going to be a long, hard game over the Crimson Tide.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Indiana coming off an upset win against Ohio State. Of course, they didn't play in the first round because they got a first-round bye. Does that favor Indiana having the much rest versus Alabama, who played an extra game last week?
It depends on how you see it, really. Some teams might hate having to deal with the whole not being able to play.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country.
Both teams have come out onto the field. Of course, we have the battle of the Crimson and Cream, Bama and Indiana, so that's going to be a fun one. Gorgeous day here in Pasadena, as we always expect here in the beautiful California.
Yeah, always a great time to be here in Pasadena, California. This is probably one of the best games of the year, really.
Let's see who will get the ball to start the game. Looks like Alabama won the toss. They will defer, so Indiana will kick it off. We're underway here in the beautiful Rose Bowl. Let's do it, Sean. There's Indiana's offense.
And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They've got great skill, they got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers.
Yep, he is starting.
In college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were
Let's hope the Big Ten doesn't have the repeat of what we saw last season. Passes incomplete, but we got a flag on the play. And it's going to be on Indiana. It looks like a holding call. That's on Benson, the right tackle, so back him up 10 yards. And we'll repeat the first down at the 10. And short. Or he got dropped for a loss.
Offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen. He's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called
just underway here in the Rose Bowl.
They didn't give him any lanes.
There's a first down and more. All the way to the 39-yard line. First down, Indiana.
Nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back.
Temperature 73 degrees, sunny skies.
Now you can come back with
perfect day for football.
take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Yep. Winner of this game will advance to the semis. Which, let me look at as we have the theme song. Looks like a loss of a yard. Winner of this game will take on the predicted match, which would be Texas Tech in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They tried to get the counter.
Yep, lost a couple there, and I'll bring up third down. We were treated to the wonderful Rose Parade this morning in Pasadena. Both marching bands got to play, and now this incredible football game that we love.
Looking deep down the right side.
Oh, it's deep. It's incomplete. That would have been big for if it was a touchdown, but the Hoosiers will go 3 and out.
Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. So the opening drive stalls. Hunter comes out to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down the recovery team. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession.
Yep, here comes Alabama.
You see a matchup as good as this between
Cam Miller, Roman Kirby, the two senior H-backs. Oh, big play here. 25-20, 15 to the 13-yard line, 56 yards for Ty Simpson on the first throw of the game, and it's 1st and 10.
For this receiver to excel after the catch, it's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Yeah, go ahead and continue.
Be a monster today.
And we saw that last week against Oklahoma for Alabama to just overcome the slow start they did and come back and beat a good Oklahoma football team.
One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. There's the handoff.
And
it's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down
first,
coming up.
2nd and 4
So
from
down here in the red zone,
inside the Indiana 7.
Crucial play coming up.
No score between Alabama and Indiana here in the Rose Bowl. And the quarterback is taken down. He's only going to get about a yard or 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to
Winner goes to Atlanta to play in the semis.
for a loss.
They would take on the winner of the Orange Bowl, which you all know is predicted to be Texas Tech over Oregon, 48-44. That was back on Christmas Eve.
Back to pass. It's Simpson.
Yep. And it is a 4th and inches. Did not get to the first down. Now big decision for Bama.
For the first down, you'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to take the field goal here. Kick is,
That one straight down the middle.
yep, it's good.
The score was tied here, makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they
Yeah,
were
kind of conservative, but you don't want to get a turnover on downs and then give Indiana a lot of a chance to take advantage of the turnover on downs this early in the game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Hubbard seen flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession.
Chris Fowler, Kirby right next to us as we're calling this game. First down, Indiana. That's a gain about a 10 or 11, and that's a Hoosier first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Definitely. Thank you for the viewers joining us here on this Christmas night. What more perfect way to call this game? And don't forget, Sean and I will be calling the Fiesta Bowl, which is the semifinals in Avondale. First down already to the 49-yard line. Good catch for Elijah. That'll be a first down for the Hoosiers.
The quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The legendary All-State Sugar Bowl in New Orleans.
Plays, and now another first down. Here's the handoff. This one goes nowhere.
Oh, yes, sirree. Reminder that,
preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Reminder that the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, that will be on Sunday. The All-State Sugar Bowl will be on Saturday. So Sean and I will get the call that game. The Sugar Bowl. Then Chris Fowler and Kirby will call the Cotton Bowl Classic in Arlington. And that will be the quarters all finished up. And then once we find out who wins in the semi, we'll have the call of, we'll first do the Peach Bowl, and then Sean and I will call the Fiesta Bowl. And yes, Sean and I are going to call the national championship game down in South Beach.
Play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Hey, for a championship on the line.
Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Sean and I are going to definitely get some Cuban sandwiches down there. Oh, yes, sirree. First down, Indiana.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
1st and 10 at the Alabama 23. 3-0 Crimson Tide.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza.
Back to throw. Pass is caught. Try to reach for the first down. Gets 10, but he's half a yard short of the first down. But good gain on the first down for Indiana.
Spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Pass is caught. They already got a first down. It'll only be a gain about 3, but it is enough for a first down. That was Cooper Jr. who made the catch. And, of course, their last game was last time out against Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis, where they took care of business and beat a good Ohio State football team.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it.
Yep, gain of 5 there, 2nd and goal. Elijah's only got 29 yards on just 5 carries, and it's 2nd and goal.
I wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal.
This drive a lot better than their 3-and-out drive on their first possession of the game. Here's a throw. Pass is caught, but he's going to be stopped short, and it's going to go backwards back to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see
Stop
how we can
forward
try to make
progress.
these yards up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 1st.
Yeah. Pass is caught for the touchdown for the Hoosiers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
And it was Cooper Jr. right there, number 3 for the Hoosiers.
He catches a football. He is so
And Indiana takes a 6-3 lead with the extra point coming off.
6 points.
That was a good catch for Omar Cooper, a 9-yard touchdown throw from his Heisman Trophy quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
11 plays, 88 yards, almost 4.5 minutes taken off the clock, Sean.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
If Alabama can respond.
Outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Play action here on first down.
They start at the 20. Here's a throw. Pass is caught. Actually, no, it's dropped. He thought he had the catch, but he dropped it, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
His only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Now be 2nd and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an
Going to be a carry, and he's only going to get a touchdown.
After a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense.
3-yard carry on the play. That would be 3rd down.
Anywhere to go and to keep him short of the 1st down.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Really a critical 3rd down.
Scanning the field.
We have the Big 12 referees, in this game, passing complete, and Bama will have to force the punt.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Passing was clear
In the IRL.
the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the
And for some of those players that were on that team, they don't want a repeat of that.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13.
But remember, that was a 14 playoff. This is a 12-team playoff.
Receiver brought down after a short patient catch.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And the 5 minutes left to go in the first. Pass is caught, and he dives in. Oh, yes! Almost got the 1st down. Looks like he's going to be half a yard short. Now what do you do if you're Indiana? Do you... nope, they're going to punt. They're gonna play it safe. Ball will go out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. Makes the
Pass incomplete. Even though it was caught out of bounds, it's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it's a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
Yep. I was going to say Big 12 referees, because remember Big 10 and SEC, so you got to have like a different conference doing the. So we got a flag on the play. I think this is going to come back.
Let's check out this call.
Yeah, I saw a holding. That's half to this. That's the first penalty for Alabama, so that's a 5-yard penalty. Normally it'd be a 10-yard penalty, but because they're like in the goal deal, it'll be half the distance to the goal. Pass is incomplete, but wait, Sean, we got another flag on the play. No, it's a holding. Another holding. And it's a safety. What? It's a safety.
So following the safety, it's a free.
Yeah, because remember, they were inside the 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there.
And it's 9-3. Excuse me, what the flip?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
And not just that, Indiana's got the ball, so they can add more points to that. So we got another flag on the play. I think this is a holding. Yes, it is.
Costly hold, nullifies the play.
Should have declined the penalty and done third down. So already, and there goes the quarterback. Loss of 8 on the play. It's now second down, Sean. Good night. I think Indiana's more perplexed why they got the extra 2 points, but I don't think they're going to complain about that.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Pass is caught.
We're able to get him down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation, and at that point,
in 13, we got third down.
Third down upcoming after that completion.
Got to get 15 yards. Got to get past midfield for a first.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Hemby. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Gain of 7, but that will be a 3 and out for Indiana.
You're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could
I think the ref explained that the Alabama the quarterback was in the end zone is why they called it a safety, which I still question that.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Down the middle, it's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller.
Gain of 8 there. Remember, it's only the good thing we can say, Senor, this happened in the first quarter. Imagine if it would have happened in the fourth.
Important second down play coming up. Testing the right side here. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really
in Atlanta
approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On first down, they'll keep the running game turning. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Of course, where the national championship is, they're already redoing the field, getting it ready for the national championship game. Pass is caught, first down, but hold up, we got a flag on the play, Sean. I smell a holding. Yep, it's a holding. Can't be shooting yourself in the foot.
Play there wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's played.
That's a nice catch there. Gain of 12, but that'll bring up third down. Coming up to a minute to go in the opening frame.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
First down, but we got a flag, so this is going to be coming back.
A penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
No, roughing the passer. That's on Indiana. That's a costly 15-yard.
Hammered after the throw. That's an
Add that to the gain. That's an automatic first down, Sean.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout.
Pass is caught, and it's a first down for Alabama with a half a minute left to go in the first quarter.
was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter.
This will be the final play of the first quarter, however.
And now the handoff.
Here's the carry, and he is going to be taken down for no game, and that's how the first quarter is going to end here in Pasadena.
So Indiana has the lead here.
Yep, 9-3. Neither team rushing the ball that well. It's been the passing game that's been the difference there. Yeah, I actually gave you a copy of the first quarter. God bless I have a printer next to me. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Imagine this happens in IRL, if you ask me. It is caught for the touchdown. Now they are an extra point away from tying this, or taking the lead, excuse me.
Out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So that 15-yard penalty hurts Indiana and gives Alabama some points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead.
2 minutes, 48 seconds on that 7-play, 50-something yard drive. And it's 10-9 Alabama here in the second quarter. Early second quarter, to be more specific. 57, thank you.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen.
And the Hoosiers respond. Of course, we're playing on grass, so at least it's better that you get a soft landing when you go to the ground versus like turf when it's hard as you know what. First down, got a flag.
But there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
And it's a roughing the passer, we're being told. That's a 15-yard penalty. Huber was the guilty party, and that takes the ball all the way up to midfield, so that's a free first down.
Penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Makes the catch downfield.
Pass is caught for a first down for Indiana. Now they're camping up the tempo.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up.
Reminder, Saturday and Sunday are bowl game quarterfinals. We got Ohio State, Miami, which Sean and I will call from Mardi Gras, New Orleans. And then we will cap it off with the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic in Arlington, Senor Sean's state.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Or Ole Miss, Georgia, I'm sorry. Miami, Ohio State in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Yeah. But at least you get the call. You get to join me for the call on that one.
Explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
No, I meant for.
The Hoosiers looking to
I was talking about the Sugar Bowl. I wasn't talking about Cotton Bowl. I was clarifying. Pass is caught and stop at the 5-yard line. Yep.
Trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Because we have a double header stream on that Saturday because we'll have Thunder basketball before that. Yeah.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
There is rumors, however, that that, well, I'm going to say this. For WWE 2K26, all of the events, as that was a loss of a yard, so that means a field goal coming up for the Hoosiers. I was going to quickly mention all of the PLEs will now be on YouTube and not on Twitch.
Want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, try to come up with
Want to let you guys know that right here, right now. And this time we will make sure Money in the Bank gets shown from Los Angeles. As the field goal is good, Indiana takes the lead 12-10. Or, yeah, retakes the lead.
Nice kick.
Because they have the lead going into Alabama.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And I think I'm back to full speed now.
Yeah.
Return starts from inside the 5.
As Alabama gets the kickoff, it'll be starting at the 16-yard line. Or no, I'm sorry, 17. No, 18-yard line. Excuse me. I'm still not used to being here on the West Coast. Haven't been on the West Coast since I called Oklahoma City and Reno and all that, but that was like a long time ago.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives him. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Yeah, that too.
I think all that shit
Well, think about this. I just came from Phoenix I came from Phoenix last night. I had an overnight flight. That's probably why I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Of course, we'll have a 2-game homestand with the Hornets, and as that's a first down all the way down nearing midfield. But I'll say this, we have the Hornets and the Jazz before Oklahoma City heads on the road to take on Sean's favorite animal friends.
They do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Yes. Final time will be in Memphis. For me, that is. They will still, I'll say this, in NBA and minor league, we always know the Grizzlies will still be our favorite animal friends.
Yeah, that's second down.
Pass is caught short. Gain of 9 there, but not enough for a first.
They knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And the one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly.
By the way, Memphis, got a win in the win column the last time them and Oklahoma City faced off, as that is a first down for Alabama. Thunder snapped the 5-game road losing streak last night. That's why I was having that jet lag.
Quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up.
I wish. Yeah.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
No, I just had to wait for the team to, finish showering, talk to the media,
Second down play coming up for this offense.
get all their stuff, get to the airport and all that, yada, 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 so I can get here to get here to LA and then bus here to Pasadena. First down, Alabama.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Yeah.
Really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback.
At least we'll have a much safer trip when we get to New Orleans.
And he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Yep.
Quarterback drops back.
I probably wouldn't want to be in the same car as him.
I know. Even though we are going to be in even though I believe the next time we're going to be in around the LA area will be All-Star Weekend, by the way. Let's remember, the next time we're here in California, we're going to be talking about the NBA All-Star Game, which we know in IRL tournaments we have a 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. Pass is caught for the first down.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. First down to 17.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This is what you want to see.
The one thing you don't want to do is turn the ball over via fumble or interception.
On first down, it's play action.
Like what you and as soon as you just mentioned that, we got one.
Let's check out this call.
And that's on Indiana. As soon as you just mentioned about the costly penalty,
Egregious roughing the
that's a big one. That's an automatic first down and goal from the 4.
handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Reminder, everybody, I'm looking forward to opening day in March of 2026 when the OKC Comets take on the Albuquerque Isotopes, the AAA parent club of the Colorado Rockies. That is my opening day, which I don't know who Sean's facing on opening days. We have an incomplete pass, but we have a flag on the play. And it's against Alabama, so it's a holding on Alabama. So back him up 10 yards.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching.
And a loss of 4 on the play, so it'll be a third down.
Find anywhere to go in to keep him.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag on the play.
So hold on, let's check that out.
And it's on Indiana.
So the offense
I think that's something when we make our IRL picks for this game is going to be the penalties. Who can limit the most penalties?
Go run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah. But we should say one of our keys is limit the penalties.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Second and goal. But it will count as a key, and touchdown for Alabama. Bama retakes the lead at 16-12 with 6:15 left to go until halftime.
Here, he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to limit those mistakes again.
Not sure which marching band that is. I don't know if that's Indiana or Alabama's.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point is good. 5 minutes and 45 seconds on that drive, Sean. 70 yards, 14 plays. That's a chunk of the time taken off the clock there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from
the line.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back.
1st and 10 at the 16. 17-12 Alabama. Hoosiers trying to get something going.
That's caught.
And it is a first down to the 27-yard line.
Love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Remember what's that line. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Orange Bowl, which was predicted Texas Tech, who beat Oregon 48-44 earlier this week.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his...
Now the ball and music comes out.
Getting set for your second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Got a flag on the play.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on.
That's going to be a holding, I'm guessing. Yes, it is. Back up 10 yards, replay the second down.
Moving backwards after that
Penalties are going to be a factor. You know, have been a factor so far in this first half.
It's Mendoza.
And they make up those 10 yards. Now it's 3rd and 9.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of the marching bands playing Phantom of the Opera.
A 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Yep. And it's incomplete, and it's a 3 and out for the Hoosiers.
They had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate.
Just remember, Alabama will get the ball to start the second half.
Affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Now the ball at the 49-yard line, which is midfield.
They scored a touchdown.
Need to get to a 41 for a first. That's going to come back with a holding. I just saw a clear holding.
Make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what
Nope, roughing the passer. So I was wrong. That's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to
Can't be doing this, guys.
Costly 15-yard penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Pass is dropped.
Incomplete.
I'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 4:10 left to go until halftime.
Play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle.
That is caught, but we got a flag on the play.
There is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
And it's a holding.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards.
Back him up 10 yards, back to the 41.
Yeah, oh my God. I did.
Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I'm going to put something in your DM. I just saw that. Will make you say, bruh.
Once we get to the half, that's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on
No. I'll check it here in a little bit.
You'll check it during halftime.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
There's a first down for Alabama.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got to go to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback will throw this up the off the end. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Now 1st and goal.
First and goal, they'll try to
And stopped. That will be a loss. Now be second and goal.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. On the run, it's Miller.
And another stop. So the defense making sure Alabama doesn't go up 2 possessions. Now it's third down.
They're going passing play here.
They got to. Well, good thing is they have that 2-minute timeout to think about that.
The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on third down.
They're going passing.
Yeah, they have no choice.
It's Simpson.
As we hit the 2-minute timeout, and it's incomplete. Oh, we got a timeout.
In this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout for Indiana, the first. And Alabama will have to settle for 3 if they can make it. And it is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's 20-12 Alabama. So the Hoosiers will need to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie the game up.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Remember, Alabama will get the ball to start the second half because they won the toss and deferred.
Well, we'll see what Indiana will be doing here.
First down, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Becker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
And first down.
And it's good for a first down, the 36.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Looking deep to the right side.
And it's incomplete.
Same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing.
That was a huge incomplete right there.
Mm-hmm.
The contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Quarterback drops back, pass is caught. First down for Indiana.
First down. This offense in good position here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the price, I'm not seeing. It's stirring changes here.
Now take a timeout. Nice run there.
That's their second of the half.
Well, that was what I was waiting for with these timeouts.
If he collapses down,
Indiana down their final timeout.
and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good.
Pass is caught. First down for the Hoosiers.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a
Clock is stopped.
throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curve.
Unless Alabama takes a timeout,
Will line up on 1st and 10.
then it would stop the clock.
Back in the gun.
And he's sacked, and that will mean Indiana will take their final timeout.
Quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one.
Second and 16. Remember, Indiana out of timeouts. Alabama still has their 3. Pass is incomplete. Had to get rid of it with 9 seconds left in the half.
Maybe he can run 1, maybe 2 plays here.
So it's third down, but out.
Nope, they're going to take the points.
Try to add 3 points before halftime.
That's the case, so at least make it a 5-point game.
And they hit it off the post, and it is no good.
My goodness.
Pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like. As a
Just
kicker.
bounced off the left upright, and it's no good.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. And they get him down. What will
Nice
be the
gain of 4 yards, and that's how the first half is going to come to an end.
their first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome back, Cody.
Ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
And
The aerial attacks of both teams have been
yeah, let me
Each of these secondary
take a
lineups
look at
just an
something
assault on the
here
defensive line.
because
If
as
they
we're
ignore
seeing
defensive
everything
game
that
plans,
happened during this halftime.
fellas, based on the first
Well,
two
this first
quarters,
half.
we're going to see every route in the route tree again in the
What's the
second
score
half.
right now?
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one
1-12.
unfold. Back to our guys.
Broncos leading.
No, this is the Rose Bowl. Before we get to the second half, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right. Let's see here. So as of now, Detroit has been eliminated. Wait a minute. How the bleep are the Buccaneers 11th in the freaking conference? Buccaneers.
Excuse me. What the fuck?
So let me get this straight. You're telling me that right now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could be going to the reverse playoffs after next week. Good grief. Well, yeah, this is weird. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the Dallas Cowboys could potentially get a winning record after next week. Because they're going against, I want to say they're going against the Giants next week. They're going against, I think they are going against the Giants. Because,
Yeah.
if I'm correct on that, then odds are Giants are bleeped again. Yeah, something tells me the Dallas Cowboys are going to end their season with a winning record, even though they won't make the playoffs. So let's see here. So this puts the Green Bay Packers into the playoffs, but now it gets interesting. Because Carolina and Tampa Bay have to determine how that last spot is going to be clinched.
Yeah. I'm not going to pay attention to all that right now.
Yeah. Frankly, I think that could be a possible game for Sunday Night Football for Week 18 because based on who the Panthers are playing, I don't see them winning.
I have returned from the bathroom break and also got Sean and I food up from the concession stand, so there you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. 20-12, Alabama leads. Dean of Oil, Sean Art, and now Cody Smart here in Pasadena, California Forgot to mention our studio engineer, Caleb Hobbs, and the YouTuber back in our Blue Hedgehog studios back in Oklahoma City. We're going to actually show you real quickly the first half stats. I think the big one, Sean, you would agree with me coming into this game is the penalties that we've had in this first half. 7 for 71 for Indiana versus 6 penalties for 53 yards for Alabama.
Yeah, that's one of the big key things here that has changed the whole dynamic of this game. And you've been seeing it mostly on how Indiana's been playing. Alabama's been making mistakes, but it's not as bad as Indiana.
As Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. Because remember, Alabama won the toss, elected to defer for the second half.
And this is perfect for Alabama to pull away here.
Nice catch. Ty Simpson throws a first down.
If you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the play.
For that Thursday night game Cody was actually talking about, it's actually 13-10 Denver.
Just a different
I kind of guess I'll see where the Broncos would lead, but
that game is, by the way, in the fourth quarter, so you can
tied after any quarter.
actually they're in the fourth quarter now that I speak of.
Dude, ain't nobody got time for that.
That's an update on that game over there. But as for this game right here, as we're in the third quarter, so we get bonus football coverage. And 2 yards short of a first down. Bring up third down.
How he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Thank you to all the viewers for joining us. Chime in the comments who you have winning in this game between Alabama and Indiana. And a gain of a yard, so that means they're short of a yard, so I guess Alabama will punt here in the second half.
Making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
I think the last time I was in LA was Thunder and the Clippers. That was the last time I was here in LA. That was a long time ago. Fair catch for Indiana. Now the Hoosiers will take over. There's a running game, but that's going to come back as I saw a holding there.
Alright, so there are officially first overall pick scenarios.
Oh my God, who cares?
First and 20.
I'll only say the easiest scenario.
I don't care.
Basically, New York Giants clinch the first overall draft pick with a loss, plus the Jets winning or tying and the Browns winning. That's the simplest scenario there.
For some positive yards on first and 10.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch.
That's nearing a first down, but will it count because we have a flag on the play? Yes, it will count. Roughing the passer. That's an automatic first down, Sean.
You cannot make contact.
Oh my goodness.
That'll cost the defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wrapped down the middle.
That pass is also caught. First down, Indiana. All of a sudden, life for the Hoosiers.
Strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
5-yard gain there. 2nd and 5 coming up. Georgia Ole Miss at the Sugar Bowl, which we'll confirm this. We're guaranteed an SEC team in the semis. We just don't know which one. And a 4-yard gain for the Hoosiers. It's now 3rd and short.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team
needs to get going here.
And first down. They did what you needed them to do, Sean.
The trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep.
That's a big first down for the Hoosiers.
You can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable.
Again, every time I open up my mouth, something's got to happen.
And we got a flag on the play. I'm probably going to go ahead and say this now. There's going to be, at some point in this half, someone's going to throw a pick. As we got a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Hoosiers. Roughing the passer.
Oh, my goodness.
Now we're in the Bama 5. And the running game gets stopped for a loss of a yard. If one of these two teams do advance, that's something I think they're going to have to think about, Sean, going into the semis, is you got to run the football better, because what we're seeing right here, I mean, yeah, Bama did okay against Oklahoma, but remember, Indiana hadn't played since the Big Ten championship game. And that will be a loss of a yard or two. Now the 3rd and goal.
But if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary.
At some point, someone will throw a pick. I'm not going to say who. I'm just not going to jinx it. Somebody will throw a pick. Pass is caught for the touchdown! Touchdown, Indiana! Now what do you do? Do you go for 2? It would tie the game up.
I say don't.
Yep, both feet were in bounds. Ball was across the plane.
Hey.
We got ourselves a good one, Sean. And they are going for 2, Sean.
Oh, here, are you kidding me?
They're going to go for the tie. And it is good! We're tied! Oh, brother!
This guy stinks!
We got ourselves a bowl game, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought the Orange Bowl was great, this one's going to be even greater. We're tied at 20. First and 10, we're tied at 20. And first down for Alabama. Stopped at the 39-yard line.
Really, I thought we weren't going to get this exciting matchup. Now I'm wrong.
Well, that means for my channel, we're 2 for 2 in exciting matchups. In the Orange Bowl was exciting. Thriller came down the last possession. Oregon had a chance to win the game. Incomplete. Texas Tech wins in a thriller 48-44 as we have a gain of 9 on the play for Bama. And now we have this Rose Bowl tied at 20 here in the coming up to the midway point of the 3rd quarter. So if these 2 bowl games were any indication of the quarterfinals, I bet you the next 2, Sean, are going to be really good.
Nice play.
We'll be enjoying our trip down towards.
Oh, yes, sirree.
But only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I hope everybody enjoys these. And again, as I said last week, I'm only doing the college football playoff just to make it a little exciting because the views on these college football playoff bowl games are good. As we have a gain of 6 on the play, and I'm already going to say this now. Somebody is going to throw a pick. Doesn't matter if it's Alabama or Indiana. Somebody will make one mistake, throw a pick, and then change the complexion of the game, which I don't think you and I are going to be that surprised.
Well, who threw a pick in the other?
He's looking to throw.
I think Oregon, what costed them as that is out of bounds, game of 3 on the play. I think Texas Tech took advantage of Oregon's miscues, and that's what costed Oregon the win in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, maybe.
One of them was a pick 6. As we have a 3rd and goal, 3rd and 1. No, he stopped. They stopped him. I thought for sure he got the first down, but they stopped him. Good stand for the Indiana defense as we're nearing... Oh, we're going to hit our time, Sean. 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. 54-yarder. It is good. Wow. I didn't think he was have the distance.
That guy's got a leg.
Alabama retakes the lead, 23-20. We got ourselves a good bowl game here today for tonight. If it's the same way as the IRO, if the IRO game's like any indication like this game is, and same for the Orange Bowl, we got ourselves a good one.
Man, if this is the indication throughout this.
Pass is incomplete. Was looking for a flag for pass interference, not going to get one. That was good coverage there for Alabama. What were you going to say, Sean?
I'm just hoping that this could be what we're going to be looking forward towards with everything going there.
And almost a first down, gain of 10. The Heisman Trophy quarterback's throwing over 300 yards, despite trailing 23-20. That's still a good game. Even if you lose, you still had a good game nevertheless.
But he doesn't want to convert this like this.
And he gets the first down. So first down for the Hoosiers.
They said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
23-20 Alabama. Indiana has the ball here in the 3rd quarter. No matter what the game, if we were to count this for a U blue, it would have been gone nevertheless.
To throw, it's Mendoza.
There's a throw, and he's sacked for the 3rd time today. Loss of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Jeremiah Beeman with the sack, his first of the day of the game. 23-20 Alabama. 2nd and 16 at the 20-yard line. Have to get to the 36 for a first down. Pass is caught. They'll make up the yards back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down. Gain of 6 there. North Alabama's the one who's playing the Phantom of the Opera.
A 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Pass is caught. First down and more at midfield, Sean.
That is one thing.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it.
Look at the replay there.
Some momentum after that.
That was a tight end there. That was a big game.
First down yardage to keep the drive going.
In a 34, 1st and 10 at the 50. right underneath on top of the Prudential logo presented by Prudential. That's caught, but there's a flag on the play.
That might be going back.
No, roughing the passer, we're being told.
Good grief.
Ouch, that is an obvious.
That's a big mistake for Alabama here tonight.
He hands it to the back.
And they're running the ball a lot better. Gain up 6. Remember what you and I talked about in the first half, Sean? I think if any of these two teams that do advance, they need to start running the football in the semifinal, and we're starting to finally get the running game going. If they can get that taken care of and make sure they run the ball for in the semis, that would make them get to Miami.
Especially when you get a lead. Right now, Indiana doesn't have a lead, but how they're driving down the field here, that could get them towards that lead.
Out in front, this time just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense.
Nevertheless, we're seeing a great game, and this is one of the grandest bowl games. Don't count me wrong.
It's Mendoza.
First down and more, out of bounds near the 10. We got an injured player. Looks like Carter Smith is injured.
Last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out.
So we'll get an injury timeout. First injury for either team tonight.
The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10,
here it is. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
Indiana back on time.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary.
Riley Nokogowski. If I butchered it, I'm sorry. I'm still learning people's names. Gets the touchdown pass, and it's 26-23 Indiana. What a game we're seeing here tonight, Sean.
It's been incredible.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Hopefully we'll get an injury update on the injured player for Indiana. And the extra point is good. 3:30 left to go. 3:30, 79-10. 10 plays, 79 yards, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. And we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And the score, Indiana 27, Alabama 23 here at the College Football Playoff quarterfinal at the Rose Bowl presented by Prudential. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Orange Bowl, which in the simulation was Texas Tech. We'll see if I'm right or not. No matter what, we'll get the winners, as Sean said back in the first half. We have a gain of 5 there for Isaiah Horton.
Yes, no matter what, we will see the real winners in the semifinals.
I want to point this out. This is a funny statistic. I don't know if you've heard this, Sean. Ever since I started buying college football, the new college football games, I have not gotten as we had a flag on the play. This is going to come back for sure. That's going to come back. First, let's read the flag before I get ready to say what I was going to say. Yep, it was coming back. I saw holding clearly. That's coming back for sure. Costly holding there. But I was getting ready to say, ever since college football came back on the consoles, I have not gotten a CFP game wrong. Can you believe that, Sean?
Yeah.
Last week went 4-0. Last week, I know in our predictions, I did pretty badly. But I went a perfect 4-0 from the simulations, which is really ridiculous. I'm like 7-0 going into next week. Don't know if I will keep that intact or not, but we'll see. As pass is caught, gain of 4, but Alabama will have to punt.
Well, here we go now. Indiana's finally finding that momentum. This is what I was kind of
concerned about.
Waiting on. I was waiting on this.
That penalty for Alabama came back to haunt him, as they're going to be right at midfield.
moved them right down the field.
And it'll be a gain of 3 on the play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, listen, you don't
2nd and 7 coming up.
to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down.
Okay, second.
Okay, we're still live. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Looking to throw.
We're
Yeah,
checking
you,
my...
yeah, you've been still you've been live
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, okay.
First down yardage.
I didn't want to say there was an issue, but anyway.
Always higher off of play action.
First down, Indiana.
Right here. The fake
But to go back to your point, yeah, that penalty killed Alabama, and Indiana, as you said, at their stride, as they're at the 1st and 10 at the Alabama 40. Pass is caught, gain of 9. Omar Cooper, who got the touchdown back in the first half, gets 9 more yards, and it's 2nd and 1. Go ahead, Sean.
Here's the thing, this is what I was kind of waiting on. Now, I don't know if I said anything about this back earlier back before we got into this game. But, we're seeing the best of Indiana.
Yep, touchdown Indiana, but let's check the flag. And it's declined. Roughing the passer on Alabama does not matter. It will be declined and a touchdown for Indiana. So a big touchdown for Indiana. And they extend their lead 33-23 with the extra point coming up. Trying to make it an 11-point lead, and it is good. 4 plays, 50 yards, 81 seconds, Sean, and it's 34-23 Indiana leads.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff.
Here's a carry flag on the play, Sean, and it looks like this is going to come back.
So let's check this call.
And it's holding on Alabama.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple of plays before we reach the end.
Yes.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but
And that is how the third quarter is going to come to an end.
Goodness me, oh my.
Well, it's going to come down to the final 15 minutes, Sean. 411 to 316. That's the big difference right there.
1 quarter to go.
1 quarter to the side. Who's going to Atlanta?
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Simpson.
This is gonna get good.
Down the middle. It's Portland. They bring him down, but that's a
Yep.
good play.
Brought him down. First down for...
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He hands it off from the gun.
And that's a gain of 8. This is actually the biggest lead either team has had here tonight. I think you would agree with me on that, right, Sean?
Yeah, this is the biggest lead for either team.
2nd down for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Portland. To get him down quickly.
Alabama's going to have to try to scratch and claw all the way back up into this game.
I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield.
3rd and short, and they get the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football.
Alabama's going to need to score twice.
Not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got
Well, they can just try to score here on this drive.
Offense is moving quickly down the field.
They're going to have to hope the defense does something then.
There's the first down, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
But they can't be wasting time here. They gotta go.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Yeah, they're going right now, but the more time they keep leaving on the clock, the more it's allowing, that could allow Indiana to do it.
Opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup.
Alabama getting set for the first.
I just don't like. I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Throwing off play action. It's broken up.
Just in the other 12 minutes.
Flag on the play. That's coming back.
Yeah, that's holding.
Mm-hmm.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
8th play for Alabama. They were starting to get good, but now those penalties are hurting them on the drive. And as soon as I just said the penalty, we have another one. I think this is also coming back.
Yeah, it is.
I was just talking about the penalties. It's just going absolutely haywire for Alabama.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
You just went from a manageable play to now being 32 yards back from to get where you need to be.
Gain of 7, it'll be 3rd and 25, be like a mile.
Is it great?
And it's almost the same score we had in the first game that I did between OU and Alabama, 34-26, if Bama gets a field goal. Pass is caught. Big game, but not enough for the first, and here comes the field goal unit.
So to bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
At least they're going to get something.
Yep. Unless they end up missing it. Kick is up, and it is good.
They got the something.
34-26. Ironically, that was the same score Alabama beat Oklahoma. Is by that same score.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Indiana offense back out.
Sorry about that.
Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
So there we go. Now, if you're Indiana, all you gotta do is waste time. But they're going crazy here already.
Yep, first down. That was a big gain. Almost to midfield.
They don't need to be doing this.
They just want to make a statement win. And if they do that in IRL against Alabama, that will be a statement win. And redemption for the Big Ten.
Well, it wouldn't be redemption for the Big Ten because it was Big Ten versus Big Ten last year.
it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Remember, this is the same conference that won the title game with Ohio State, which we'll see them coming up shortly.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain
Down in Arlington.
Yep, in your neck of the woods.
Bounds and working that clock.
Yeah.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Kickoff for the Sugar Bowl will be for this Saturday night. So that's, I mean, it doesn't matter what kickoff we're going to do it because we're going to be inside the Superdome.
Yeah, it's going to be a little.
Keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
SEC matchup. We know an SEC team will be in the semis. We don't know which one. As that will be short of the first down. That will be fourth down for Indiana and 1.
And they don't need to go for it. They don't need to go for it.
I think they just said incorrect to you again, Sean.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
And it is caught, but we got a flag.
There is a penalty marker out there. Let's check.
And it's on Alabama. It's on Alabama, and it's a big first down, a major mistake for the Crimson Tide.
Oh my God, they don't deserve to win. They don't deserve
The way if they play like this in IRL, Sean, you are exactly right. Unless they prove me wrong.
You can't be playing like this.
Reminder, this is number 1 Indiana and the 9th seed Alabama, just for anyone that don't know. Even though it says number 12, it's number 9. Because we're basing off the playoff rankings. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So don't be going in the comments complaining about that. Please.
Even though nobody has been complaining about that.
I'm just saying.
I know you're being a good helper. Pass is caught for the touchdown!
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
That was a big touchdown right there.
That's just throwing it down.
Second touchdown catch for Omar Cooper Jr. It's 40-26. Look at that, Sean. Nobody there guarding him. You can't leave him open like that.
Oh, great.
Omar Cooper having a great game tonight. His second touchdown of this game.
This defense.
Makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job.
Yep, 17. 41-26, Indiana lead.
Settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
If from Alabama, you're just trying to catch back up.
Got a flag on the play. Well, a holding's not going to do him any favors.
Solid gain on the play there.
What are you doing?
Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. They bring him down.
There's second and 12.
Catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just don't know what Alabama's thinking.
Play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The one thing, if you're Alabama, and I think you would agree with me on this, Sean, the one thing they cannot do on this drive throw an interception, which both quarterbacks have done a good job not throwing a pick, but I suspect we will see a pick happening sooner or later.
Well, now with Alabama having to play aggressive here, you might be right.
Try and muscle for the first down.
And did not get the first. And now it's 4th and 1, Sean, with 6.5 left to go in the game.
You got no choice. You got no choice if you're Alabama.
They're going for it. They missed it here. It's basically you can just seal this game with a
4th down, looking to throw for it.
pass is caught for the first down, so they keep the drive alive.
Have the first down.
Well, Chris, they get the first down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer
all
coverage
they
by that
needed to
corner.
do.
I thought he'd be a little bit tighter.
While you do that, I'm going to post some stuff in the President's chat that we'll talk after the stream.
Big throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Gain of 7.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds. So that
You cannot make an throw a bad pick if you're Alabama.
But also, you can't be wasting time here with all this stupid shenanigans.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first.
They've crossed midfield with 5 minutes left to go in the game, roughly.
They gotta go.
They got nothing to lose.
Not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores,
Hey.
you got to get a quick touchdown.
Yeah, you got nothing to lose, but also
Quarterback still with the football.
basically down by multiple scores in.
Looks like a man is down.
Uh-oh, somebody's hurt, Sean.
Timeout.
Got an Alabama player down, so that's going to stop the clock.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10, this is at the 32.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an
Pass
open
is
man.
caught,
Quick completion to the tight
and
end.
it's a gain of 5.
Down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab.
And it's incomplete, but wait, Sean, we got a flag.
On the field.
And it's pass interference on the defense.
The defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense.
That's actually the first time we've had something that's not a holding or a roughing the passer.
It took us all the way until the 4th quarter for this thing.
Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Like,
Hope everybody's still enjoying the game if you're watching this here on YouTube, nevertheless. And if you guys do, make sure you hit that like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next bowl game, which we will do it on Saturday.
yeah.
And touchdown, Alabama. 41-32 Indiana. Under 4 minutes to go in the game.
Now, I don't know why I'm just thinking this is a dumb move here, but it's the only logical move. You gotta go for it.
Question is, do you go for the 2-point conversion? And it looks like they're going for the extra point.
They're going side kick.
Well, they have to. They don't have a choice. 3:52. That was the time of the drive. 84 yards, 10 plays. And they don't go for the onside kick.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what they're thinking. It's 5, 10, 15. 17-yard line, so that's like a gain of 12.
This game just got tighter.
Thank you to whoever who needed the Chef Gordon Ramsay, as that was a no gain on the play.
Look, I didn't play that soundboard. I think I know who did. Yep, you're looking at me. Yeah, it was.
Hey, at least he played it for a good reason. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
But he's still a bozo.
And it will be a gain of 5. And it'll be third down.
Wait.
Always important for offense, but at this stage of the game, ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The important third down play coming up.
We're also got the 2-minute timeout coming up. Oh, by the way.
Looking downfield. It's
2-minute warning incoming.
Well, it's college. Pass incomplete.
That would have been a great play.
That would have been a great play. But now you gave Alabama at least one more chance to possibly do something. Another punt for Indiana. Here.
Do something.
Last chance for Alabama on this drive here.
Basically, it's time to go all in.
Pass is caught for, nope, 10-yard gain, but short, Sean.
Oh.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
It's now time to go all in.
Yep, first down and more. Down to the 25-23 as we've hit the 2-minute timeout, Sean.
2 minutes left.
Well, minute 59, but you get the picture.
You get the full picture.
Who's going to win the Rose Bowl game and go to Atlanta? We're going to find out right now. Quarterback waiting, pass, caught, first down.
Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
That stops the clock. Timeout, Alabama. They got to go. First and goal at the 3. Drop back, running game short. What a stop for Indiana's defense.
Defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
This has been what has kept this game alive.
This has been a classic bowl game here tonight in Pasadena. The Whataburger post-game report coming up next when we are done. We'll have our thoughts on this game and preview our game on Saturday night. Is technically, you can call it Saturday Night Football. We're going to be in New Orleans in prime time, boys and girls. Alabama pass caught, touchdown Alabama.
Just like that, Chris, they've given themselves a shot here with under a minute to go. They're at 2-point.
Now they got to go for the 2-point conversion.
They got no choice.
We may end up going to overtime, Sean.
Let's see how the 2-point conversion goes.
Can't go for the extra point. You got to tie the game like what Indiana did earlier in this half. Indiana got to get one stop. One stop.
He's looking to throw.
Pass. Cut. No good. No good. No good. Indiana stops him on a 2-point conversion.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now the onside kick. Oh, it's dropped. Bama's got the ball. Bama's got the ball. Inside kick that leave a chance to win the game, Sean.
Oh my God.
Pass is incomplete.
Okay, hold on just a second here. We are going 90-0 right now. Jeez.
Oh my God. They muffled the onside kick. Indiana could not cover it. Bama recovered it. Now Bama has a chance to win the game. You did not see that one coming.
I'm joking. This is so confusing.
Timeout, Alabama. This is almost like what we had in the Orange Bowl. Came down to the final possession.
Well, it looks like we're getting that once again here. But
Pass is incomplete. Last chance for Alabama.
it has come down to this play here in the granddaddy of them all.
A 2-point lead comes down to one play. Either Bama gets it or Indiana's going to Atlanta. Let's see what happens. Drops back. Pass is incomplete. Or no, complete. I'm sorry. I thought it was incomplete, but it is complete.
Oh, my goodness.
It stopped the clock, however.
Especially with him stepping out of bounds, that would stop the clock.
Indiana's got to stop Alabama right here, right now. Got a flag. That's not good for Bama, though.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be holding.
Oh, block in the back. That's another penalty we have not had all game.
Oh, that is an interesting one here. We haven't had that.
That's the first one we've had called. We've had a pass interference and a block in the back. Pass is caught. First down, Alabama. Timeout, Indiana. Oh, boy, Sean. I never thought we could have a finish like this. Thought the Orange Bowl was good. This is even greater, as I said.
This is going to be one he'll remember for a long
Why
time.
we love coming here to Pasadena.
Back. He's got the ball, and he won't get the first. Gain of 9. But they got to go now. They're wasting time on the clock. Ran into his player, almost got the first down. They got to go now. They're down to 10 seconds. Okay, now they call the timeout.
It's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And a timeout taken by the offense to
They-
stop the clock. With
They're going for a
Field goal, yep. They're up, and Indiana's going to ice the kicker.
This game. The field
Oh,
goal unit is out there
with the
pressure
game on the
and the defense steps in here to
Oh,
close
boy,
time.
here we go, Sean.
And this to almost certainly win the football game.
Kick is up, and it is good. And Alabama retakes the lead with 9 seconds left in the game.
Good to see you over the field. What are you, Cody? Oh, you're gonna call me an idiot sandwich, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
Just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. He's going to try for a return.
That's what I get for not being on me.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him
Last chance for Indiana. This is it, Sean. Last play of the game.
We gotta go.
3. Oh, it's deep, and it is incomplete to end the game, and Alabama survives. They survive.
The Alabama Panthers doing it. My goodness.
What a game! 42-41. The last 2 bowl game wins been decided by less than 7 points. What a game!
That was incredible.
This is why we love college football for a reason, folks. We don't know if this will be correct or not. We will see come New Year's Day, which is actually a week from now.
Yeah, a week from today is when we will see the result of this game.
Good Lord. Your thoughts on this game, Sean?
Incredible matchup here. I love when it comes down to these last minute possessions, really. Anything can happen, and what we saw was an example of that. What a chaotic turn of events.
Wow. I can't wait for the Sugar Bowl. If these two bowl games I've done on this channel in the quarterfinals any indication, what are we in store for New Orleans Saturday night?
Oh man, it's going to be a lot of fun in New Orleans. I can't wait.
I can't wait for that. Can't wait for Arlington on Sunday Night Football, College Football Edition. It's going to be great. Well, folks, we hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. We brought you a classic football game. And unofficially, if this is correct, Alabama wins over Indiana 42-41. One, thank you to Sean, thank you to Cody, and thank you to our studio engineers, the YouTuber, and Caleb Hobbs. The Indianapolis. Good night from Pasadena, California. You've been watching College Football 26 CFP Quarterfinal on the Blue Hedgehog TV's Multimedia Network.